Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir. So, in the last episode, Asuka, everybody's dead. Long story short, everybody is dead. All the entire Ayashiro family, save for Akira, who is wanted for murder, and Yuri's unnamed son, who is MIA. Everybody is dead. So, yeah, we're kind of starting from ground zero. But the good news is that Akane is here, and now we can actually talk to her a little bit. So we're going to try and do some of that. Kamada? Oh, okay. So we gotta call and engage Akane first. Okay, so you can't stay in the house anymore. Talk. Ayashiro family. Alright, that's fair. There's gotta be something we can talk to her about. Okay. Alright, seems I'm just gonna work down the road and see if I can find anything. Okay, same reaction for 3 of the 3. Alright, what if we show her the mirror? Ah, there we go. Okay, that was it. The mirror. Okay, and that was an interesting reaction. You're lying. It's written all over your face. You're panicky. Okay, just go back with the hand mirror. Okay, she's having a... Okay, so she's having a bit of an interesting reaction. Okay. Very interesting reaction. Very interesting reaction. Alright. Alright. So just explain everything to me, please. It's okay. Alright, she's crying. So... think that did something. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. She didn't like you doing it. So you blame yourself for her death. And again with we haven't met him yet. It's a little weird we haven't met him yet. Alright. Okay. Well, that explains the birthmark now. As evidence. To keep it away from us as evidence. Okay, so you wanted to make sure nobody could blame you for it. No, it wasn't your fault though. Well, maybe a little bit because you enabled her, but it wasn't your fault. You were asked to do something, you did it, and it's not. I don't know. It's not. I have nothing. I wouldn't say it's entirely her fault, but. Okay, so he knows what he's talking about, so. Okay, I don't think she's going to do that. Talk. Okay, so I can't. Call engage, Kamada. Senzu. Alright, that's why we need. Okay. Alright. Well? Alright. Well, now we can now we can talk to Kamada. Alright. Okay, let's talk to him about the tobacco case. So something else happened. Alright, what can I talk to you about? Kiku? No, apparently not. Okay, so this is what we need to actually continue the story. Okay. So nothing. So there's still something weird for Kanji. Alright. Alright. That is weird. Maybe he didn't plan to kill her? Maybe? I have no idea. That is a very strange observation. Thank you for that. Yeah, we've never met either. I have no idea what his story is.
ゆりさんが安心して戻ってこられるように名探偵熊田がこの難事件を解決に導くのじゃ。
Have my doubts it's gonna happen, but okay.
隠すつもりはなかったんですが。
そうじゃったか。気の毒にの。
Alright, now he knows.
それでも名探偵熊田は頑張るんじゃ。
Okay. He's a bit heartbroken.
屋敷に住んどった頃あったきりじゃ。屋敷を出てからは一度も会っとりやせん。やれやれ。
Okay, let's...
アキラは一体どこにおるのかな。
It is strange we haven't found him yet either.
菊さんにしても禁煙中だったあずさにしてもタバコの好きなやつばかりじゃの。解剖結果を聞いたとき警察が言っとったが幹事も次郎もかなりのヘビースモーカーだったようで肺が真っ黒じゃったそうじゃ。
Yeah, we knew Jiro was a smoker, but I didn't know Kanji did.
菊さんにしても禁煙解剖結果を聞いや取り立てて話すことはないの。ゆりさん泣いてなどおらんぞ。
I mean, you can have it now. I probably don't need it. Ah, well.
アキラは一体
We don't know where he is, or do we?
次郎の免許証がどうしたんじゃ。見せられても取り立てて話す。
Okay, well...
やれやれ。屋敷に住んどった頃。
Alright. Okay, he's got nothing to say about Yuri anymore.
Ayashiro家の顧問弁護士じゃ。
It's a little strange that nobody's met him yet.
あずさだけが殺害時に抵抗を見せた。菊さんはタバコをやめておらんかった。この事件は
Oh, remember. Ah, hydrocyanide produced
シ
when...
アン化水素は確か
Okay.
ある薬品に反応させた生産化合物に熱を加えると発生するんだったな。
Okay, so that's the point of this feature.
そうか、これだ。先生、これですよ。ジローさんの指についた生酸とシアン化水素を結びつけるものは
His cigarette.
なんだと言うんじゃ。
His cigarette, right? Please enter the answer, you're deduced. There it is.
タバコですよ。
Ah, okay.
なるほど。生産入りのタバコに火をつけるとガスが発生する。それを吸い込んだものは、そうか。タバコから染み出した生酸が次郎の指についたわけじゃな。
ジローさんは生酸タバコで殺された後、自殺のように偽装されたんでしょう。
Okay, so now we know he's a victim.
幹事さんもあらかじめこの方法で殺しておけば、土蔵まで運んだ後、ナイフを突き立てることくらい簡単です。ただ、禁煙中のあずささんだけにはこの方法は使えなかった。だから、
Okay, so So she wasn't able... So he was... The murderer wasn't able to kill Asuka in the same way because she quit smoking. He couldn't rig up a fake cigarette to give to her to smoke so that she would kill herself that way. Possibly. Alright, we have an answer. Does that give us an answer that we need? Documented in notepad? Look at notepad. Okay, everybody's now been listed as victim now. Okay. Approximate time of death. Alright, okay. And then it should be registered in here as well, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, that gives us some information. But in any case, Genshin's here, but I don't know if he's going to let us talk to him.
Genshi, 大変じゃ。どうしたんじゃ？こんな時間に押しかけてくるとは。確かに協力するとは言ったが、もう明日にしてくれんか。
Fair point. We probably shouldn't be here this late, but it's an emergency.
でも一刻も早く確認すべきことがあるんです。僕と熊田先生は原神さんに事のすべてを話した。
Okay, so now Genshin knows.
「警察にキクさんの遺体を調べてもらえば事件解決の糸口がつかめるかもしれないんですよ。
しかしの
He's not gonna be happy with us digging up her body.
ここに眠っているキクさんがタバコ殺人の最初の犠牲者かもしれないんです。
しかしの
Okay, he's not happy.
伝説のようにキクさんが蘇ったなんてありえない。それは原神さんもおっしゃっていたでしょう。村の人たちが何かを見たという噂、そして見つかるはずのない手鏡にしても妙なことが続きすぎると思いませんか？
Okay. We seem to have come to the actual conclusion.
しかしの
He doesn't want to help.
わしは墓を暴くことは反対じゃ。
Fair point. You are a gravekeeper.
しかしやっぱり
原神さん、今やもうキクさんの
墓を暴いてみようというんじゃろ。しかしそれだけはの
I understand that. I can understand why you would be hesitant for that.
しかしの
原神さん、分かってください。これ以上犯人を野放しにできないんです。
よし、わかった。確かに君の言う通りじゃ。今すぐ警察を呼ぶか。決まりじゃな。君、警察に電話じゃ。
On it.
数々の謎を秘めた綾代菊の姿が今まさに僕たちの目の前に現れようとしている。
This is a bad idea, but okay. Gonna have to just deal with it. Oh.
クソの遺体じゃない。
That's not Kiku. Who is that?
どういうことじゃ。この男は一体。
これは綾代明だ。こんなところで死んでいたとは。
Ah. Okay, so this is Akira. That's why nobody could find him. All right, well, that's another murder on our list of people who have been killed by this murderer person. Oh God! And now all that's left is the one kid. Now all that's left is Yuri's child. Oh. And Kazuto, but we don't know where he is. Okay, well that's why nobody can find him. But then where the hell's Kiku?
撲殺だな。墓のてっぺんに乗っている牛で後ろからやられたようだ。
Okay. Okay, so that's why there was a blood stain on the tombstone.
犯人を泳がせるために死体が見つかったことは報道しないことに決定したからね。
That's a fair idea. I don't blame you. Okay, time of death.
この段階ではまだはっきり言えないが、死亡したのはキクという人よりも後だろうね。ここに埋められて随分経つようだ。腐敗がひどい。それよりも、
Alright.
君の言った通り、会社のポケットから生産反応のある刻みタバコがわずかだが出てきたよ。
Strange.
間違いない。これは綾代明だ。まさかこんなところで死んでいたとは。
Well, good news is at least Akira's name has been cleared. That's the only good thing I can think of. He's dead, obviously. He got murdered along with everybody else. Him and his whole family. But at least at least the police aren't going to be investigating him for murder anymore. I mean, that's the only good thing about this. He can't be investigated for murder because he himself is a victim. I mean, as tragic as it is, that is an ironic silver lining. I'm not going to deny that. I'm making a joke because I'm a little bit nervous, but yeah, he's dead, and he's dead, and I'm not going to downplay that. I'm not going to try and downplay the fact he's dead. I'm just trying to make a joke because that's my coping mechanism. That's a coping mechanism that I've noticed I've developed when people are dead. I don't know why that's a coping mechanism for me, but it is. So, in any case, call engage. Who else can I talk to? Okay, call engage. Let's call Kumada and see if he has any thoughts. Yeah, this was a twist I wasn't expecting at all.
警察の言う通りじゃろ。ここに埋められてかなり時間が経っとるようじゃが。おい、こりゃどう見ても幹事より先に死んどるぞ。
Okay, so whoever did this, he was the first victim chronologically then. Kanji was the second, which means when Akira was being suspected with his father's own murder, Akira was already dead. So they were looking for a dead man the whole time. He's been dead. Yeah, it's as I suspected. It's as I said. The fact that he was killed kind of renders his murder warrant from a kind of a moot point now.
警察の言う通りじゃろ。いや、これは意外じゃった。
Okay, well, how long has he been in? Let's call and engage Genshin and see what he has to say to me. Okay. Let's talk to him about.
この段階ではまだはっきり言えないが、それから犯人を。
Alright, let's see if we can find something. Doesn't look a little bit. Alright. Oh! So that's where the plot thread is? That's our memory. So now we remember. He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me. Okay, so now we have a plot thread. Now we have a plot thread to build on. Yay! Yes, I remember something. Okay, so I have to just go in and speculate. Mm-hmm.
キクのタバコ入れに生産入りのタバコを忍ばせたのは、そいつに利用されたアキラの仕業だろう。キクの死の調査に訪れた僕に危険を感じたアキラは、あの晩僕を電話で崖まで呼び出し、襲いかかってきた。
Okay, so Akira didn't kill anybody, but he was accessory to the entire thing. He was kind of asked by the real murderer to help, and then once and then was disposed of to hide the evidence, I guess. And that's how I hit my head.
アキラはいろんな点で真犯人にとって都合が良かった。ただ、その反面、最も危険な人物でもあった。だから、キクの次に殺したんだ。
ねえ、犯人は誰なの？なぜアズサまで殺されたの？
I have a few suspects. Actually, I have a few suspects. Because Kanda I think is my primary suspect because not only have we not met him yet, which is suspicious as hell, but on top of that, he's currently in charge of Ayashiro Corporation, and on top of that, he knew all the victims were smokers, so he could easily have been the one to murder them all. He knew the means to do. He knew how to do it. And on top of that, he could easily have put himself on top. And then also possibly Kazuto. We haven't met him yet, and I don't really know how he connects into any of this, but Hopefully we meet him soon so we can actually figure things out. But with that, there's only one family member left, being Yuri's child, and we don't know where he is. So we're going to have to work on that.
あずさは確か遺言公開の日、アキラが誰かと会っていたと言っていたはずだ。つまりその人物とは。
待って、電話だわ。こんなタイミングで。
Oh, that's funny.
宇津木探偵事務所です。ええ、おります。少々お待ちください。
I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Who's calling me?
僕に？千蔵さんかな。もしもし。
もしもし、熊田じゃ。ついにわしはどえらいことを見つけたぞ。あったんじゃ。例のタバコ殺人の実例が。
Okay, so you found what we were looking for. Got it. I'll be right over.
多額の保険をかけて心不全に見せかけた殺人事件があったんじゃ。しかし問題はここなんじゃ。なんとその事件の担当弁護士というのが実は。
待ってください。その弁護士の名前は。
Kanda. It has to be Kanda. Yes.
神田ですね。
そうじゃ。
Okay. Now we have another. So I knew. I knew Kanda would have been. It had to have been Kanda. I literally just pieced that together. I literally just spent several minutes piecing that together. So that's another thing that links Kanda to the guy, because, as I said, he knew everybody was a heavy smoker, and now apparently he took the case, which is where he possibly got the idea, which is so things are getting even more suspicious for Kanda. He seems more and more likely to be the murderer with every passing minute. I'm excited. I'm happy. I've deduced it.
ですがそのファイルの内容を僕は見ていないんです。
Okay, so
仮に
who's
それがその事件のファイルだとしても、神田が犯人だという証拠にはなりません。
そうか。
でも先生、ありがとうございます。これは大きな手がかりですよ。
It's very helpful. This is a big lead.
そうか。さすがはわし。見事な名探偵ぶりじゃろう。
ええ、あとは僕に任せてください。ここまで本当にありがとうございました。
よし。くれぐれも気をつけて事件を解決するのじゃぞ。
Alright, well now that we have all the evidence we need.
ところでお前さんに一つ頼みがあるんじゃ。
はい、
What favor?
何でしょうか。
ゆりさんの写真じゃが、調査が終わったらわしにくれんかの。
No problem, I said you could.
冗談じゃ。ではさらばじゃ。
Alright. And we'll drop it off at his office later. We probably won't need it after the investigation, so it'll probably be fine.
弁護士の神田が犯人なの？
Seems like it. That's what it seems to be pointing to.
まだ証拠はないけど、一番犯人に近いところにいるのは。
There's definitely a lot. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of evidence pointing to Kanda. Not A, we haven't met him yet, and B, he was the guy in charge of the well reading. C, he's gay. He knew everybody smoked in the family because he was a close associate of them for years. D, he's in charge of Ayashiro Corporation now. And E, he now we have another piece of evidence, which is that he took the original case where somebody used cyanide poisoning in their tobacco. So we know all of so all of that points to Kanda being the primary victim or primary suspect. So I'm pretty confident that he's our man. I'm pretty confident. We need more proof, but I'm pretty confident.
そう。
どうしたんだろう、あゆみちゃん。僕の顔じっと見てるけど。どうしたんだい？僕の顔ばかり見て。
さっきから気になってたんだけど、
うん
アキラはあなたを殺そうとしたのに、どうして海へ突き落とさなかったのかしら。
Huh. That's a good point.
そうだ。あの崖は自殺の名所と言われる場所だ。海に落とせば確実に殺せたはず。
Alright, so I went off the wrong... So he... okay, so that points to two possible things. Either A, Akira's an idiot and he sent me over the wrong side, or B, he did so on purpose to save... To make it look like I died, so that the murderer would no longer suspect me. Definitely one or the other. I don't really know what Akira was like, other than that he tried to attack me. But other than that, so we don't really know. We don't really know what he was like. We haven't really met him formally. He was the first time we actually saw him in person, he was already dead. So we don't really know what he was like. But in any case, yeah, we're gonna have to investigate that. Alright, in any case, Chapter 9, Symbol of the Successor. Okay, so we're in Chapter 9. Also, I should mention, something I've looked up is that there's apparently 11 chapters. There's apparently 11 chapters, so we're very close to the end. We got maybe like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 more episodes left?
アキラはあなたを殺そうとしたのに、どうして海へ突き落とさなかったのかしら。
A very valuable point, Ayumi. A very valuable point. We'll figure that out later. Unless he wasn't trying to kill me, or he's an idiot. Either he wasn't trying to kill me, or he's an idiot. Those are our two options. Oh. Are we still in the office? Did I just zone out? Yeah, I did. I just zonked out for a minute. Just trying to figure out how Akira ties and everything.
今はそれよりも事件に集中しなきゃね。
弁護士の神田が犯人だという証拠を見つけ出すのね。
Yes, I am.
必ず見つけてみせるよ。
Very astute of you.
私に手伝えることがあったら何でも言ってよね。
ありがとう。
Okay. Alright. Okay, well now we can travel. I'm gonna go to the cliff top since that's where my incident happened. I should probably investigate this place.
ここに立っていると、あの夜のことがありありと蘇ってくる。なんだ、さっきに満ちたアキラの顔が。確かに僕はこの崖でアキラに襲われたんだ。だが気を失ってからのことはさすがにわからない。ここに何か手がかりはないのだろうか。
Alright. Travel.
手がかりになりそうなものは何もないな。よく調べなきゃ。手がかりになりそうなもの。
Hmm.
手が
Well, we've established he might be an idiot, so that's probably why. No comment? No comment on how beautiful a day it is? Okay, fine. Okay, there it is! Okay. Well, I'm not... What if I remember? Oh, but he's not around. Amachi's away, isn't he? He left. I literally just told you that. Okay, so we'll have to wait for him to come back and before we can talk to him about what's going on there. So... Alright, so what else, what other leads do we have then? Okay, so we have to find a clue. Alright, I wish I could take the ocean. That would be funny as hell. Alright, so... Alright, well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be investigating here, so... I'm just gonna go to Kanda's Law Firm and see if we can figure something out with there. Kanda needs to answer for some things that have happened, so we need to talk to him as soon as possible.
Utsugi 探偵事務所の者ですが。
She's not gonna let me in. I already know she's probably not. Okay. Yeah, I need to talk to you.
実はことも含めた綾代家で起きている事件について神田先生に重要なお話があるんです。
Yeah, there's been some weird stuff. People have been dying. I mean, he may have killed him.
Huh? 先生が殺人犯？あなた何言ってるの？そんなくだらない用事なら帰ってください。
I knew she wasn't going to be.
先生は事件には関係ありません。
If you say
そん
so.
な人聞いたこともありません。
Alright.
先生はいらっしゃいません。
Okay, she's pissed at me because I said he's a murderer.
というファイルを見せていただけませんか。
これは誰にでも見せていいようなものじゃないんです。事件のファイルは誰に、
Well, I need the case file.
そういえば変な人が訪ねてきたわね。
What
どの人
visitor?
です。
あなたのことよ。
Well, okay then. You're not being very helpful.
さっさと帰ってくれないかしら。以前も言いましたけど、知らない方です。その方が亡くなったのはお気の毒ですが、先生は関係ありません。
Alright, well.
それが何か？知らない方ですね。それが何か？先生はただいま。先生はただいま。
Okay, she's not being helpful.
用がお済みでしたらお引き取りください。ちょっと何をするんです。やめてください。
Well, if you're not gonna help me, I'm gonna help myself. Okay. Well, if you're not gonna help me, then I'm just gonna leave. Clearly, I need more evidence to be able to show her before she'll actually willingly talk to me. Clearly, she's not gonna let me do what I want yet. I need to wear her down a little bit more first. Hi, Zenzu. You look tired. He just looks tired and depressed. I mean, probably shouldn't tell him that Akira's dead.
アキラ様が誠に残念です。
Well, if it helps, he tried to kill me.
アキラ様が菊様を、そのアキラ様までもまた何者かによってどうか皆様の無念を晴らしてください。
もちろんで
Okay.
す。
よろしくお願いいたします。
元気出してくださいね、全蔵さん。
We are getting to the bottom of it. We have a prime suspect at least, but we need more things to stick him with.
そういえばこんな最中ではございますが、実は朗報がございます。
What good news?
神田様からお電話がありまして、ゆり様のお子様が見つかったとのことです。
Uh-oh. Okay.
やはり菊様からゆり様を探してほしいと頼まれて。
Alright. Okay. Well, considering he's our prime suspect, that's probably not a good thing, but...
全蔵さん、
Actually,
事件の犯人は
didn't actually, yeah, this is, yeah, as I said, he's the victim, but he's the main guy behind everything. But also, interestingly enough, Asuka got a similar call, and then she was killed. Which makes me think that the same thing's going to happen again. That's fair. Okay, what did the message say?
神田様が犯人などありえないのでは。
神田弁護士はゆりさんの子供を見つけたと連絡してきたんですよね。かつて菊さんがゆりさんに持たせただろう後継者の印。それを持つ者こそが綾代家の主であり、遺言書の通り菊さんが持っていた全ての権利が譲られます。もし後継者の印がゆりさんの息子の手にあるのだとすれば、幹事さんや二郎さん亡き今、神田弁護士がその子の後見人となれば、綾代少女を意のままにできるのではないでしょうか。
あの神田様がそんな恐ろしいことを。確かに神田様は
He could.
ゆり様のことも菊様からいろいろ聞いておられたでしょう。後継者の印がどのようなものかもご存知だったかも。しかし神田様はゆり様のお子様を利用するなどやはりありえないのでは。
Yeah, you've known him. You known him however many years now, so... But so we don't really... So yeah, you've known him however many years. You would trust him. That makes perfect sense, but...
神田様はゆり様の前にお話しした。
Okay.
もう20年
We don't know where Kazuto is either.
おりません。
Alright, what about the tobacco case?
そういえば
Did she return it, though?
お金さんどうしてるんだろう。元気になっていればいいんだけど。
やはり特にありませんが。
Can we call Akane? Call and engage?
ご迷惑をおかけしました。せめてもの罪滅ぼしにこの綾代家のお役に立ちたいと思います。
Alright. Alright, well, how are you
ご迷
feeling?
惑をおかけしました。せめてもの
Okay. You're feeling... At least you're being a bit more talkative.
私には
Alright, let's try and whittle down some of the things that she knows.
何か知って何か
隠していたタバコ入れは
私の部屋にあります。今持ってきます。
Okay. And she'll be back with it in a minute.
そのタバコ入れです。
Oh, that's a fancy-ass tobacco case! Look at that! That's neat!
見せてもらいます。
Okay. Okay, look, examine. Tobacco case.
タバコ入れだ。中に物が入るようになっている。土蔵の鍵はここに入っていたんだったな。
That's a very fancy tobacco case. I was thinking like something like really small, like a little flip open one. That's a fancy tobacco case. That's what I was envisioning the whole time. Tobacco case.
タバコ入れの引き出しが取れたぞ。中にはもう何もない。 中に物が入るよ。あ、しまった。引き出しの外れたタバコ入れを取ろうとしたら手が滑って落としてしまった。
大丈夫ですか？
はい、僕はなんとも。
Okay.
それよりもすいません、壊れてないといいんですが。あれ？
Oh, a note!
今
Alright.
タバコ入れの中から出てきました。
Well, that's interesting. Let's examine the note. The piece of paper.
馬進み、うさぎ進みて取り開く。死の内なる印のぞま。
Oh, that's how we find the symbol of the successor.
これは一体。
Fascinating.
前座さん、あかねさん、何か心当たりはありますか？
さあ、何なのでしょうか。
Hmm.
私も分かりかねます。菊様が忍ばせていたものなのでしょうか。
Well, it's clearly some sort of puzzle. Okay, that's an interesting reaction. Okay.
馬進み、うさぎ進みて取り開く。
I wonder.
中にはもう菊さんのタバコ入れだ。中に物が入るよ。 もう手に取って調べ。
Hmm.
何かし
Okay.
何かし何かあら
Alright.
これが
About the tobacco case. Well, what else can I talk to you about? Alright. Well, what if we call and engage Zenzu, since Zenzu seems like he would be able to help? Talk?
茜が持っておりました。
Okay, but what else do you know?
特にありませんが。おやおや
Okay.
神田様が
Hmm.
もうに
Hmm. Okay, he has a reaction to that. Let's examine
怪しい
ゼンズよ。
全然。
Hmm.
馬進み。隠し事がなくなって。怪しい家の室。
Alright. It's strange that they're both having an interesting reaction.
おや
あ
Okay.
この紙に書かれている動物たち
Ah, there he is.
見たことがあるような
Look, examine. Ah, the hand mirror. Now we can examine the hand mirror.
これは紙切れに書かれている動物たちだ
Alright, here's the puzzle. Alright. I've got a little bit more time. I'm gonna try and solve this puzzle.
それはわからないが
Look, examine.
馬進みうさぎ進みて取り開く七の内なる印のざま
Horse, rabbit, oh, bird.
この動物たちは
Horse, rabbit, bird, diamond. Well, I'm gonna try and figure this out.
何など
Okay, well now that he should be able to answer me with what he knows now. Hmm.
紙と手鏡には同じ動物が描かれておりますね。どういうことなんでしょうか。
Hmm. Okay, well, Akane might have some information as well. So let's see if we can get some more information out here. Let's see if we can show the mirror.
紙と同じ動物ですね。奥様なら何かご存知だったかもしれませんが。
Hmm. Hand mirror.
何がどういう意味がある
I wonder what she knows about it. Okay, so now she's no longer talking to me about that. There's gotta be something here. Call engage. Zenzu? Somebody's gotta be able to tell me what to do with this mirror. Somebody's gotta be able to... Okay. I'm gonna try and figure this out.
紙と手鏡には同じ
What if I examine the piece of paper?
この動物たちは
Hmm. Well, this doesn't seem... Okay, this doesn't seem like it's gonna help me. And traveling is probably a bad idea. Talk? I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this out. Alright, well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this mirror, so I think I'm just gonna leave this episode here and we'll figure that out for next time. Okay, so this mirror clearly has something to do, something interesting showed up in it. Obviously, the game has given me a breadcrumb trail, and I need to figure out how to solve this. So, yeah, obviously the game has set me on a breadcrumb trail, and I need to figure out how to actually do something with the mirror. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. There's other things. There's other things I can do as well. I also need to call Kanda and figure out what's going on with him, because obviously now Kanda is implicated in a whole mess of stuff, and obviously he's at the center of everything. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with Kanda. We need to figure out what's going on with this mirror. And And also a couple of other things. We need to figure out some stuff. But for right now, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description below. If you want to help support the show, then that's the best way to do that. But make sure to follow that to make sure you're keeping up to date with stuff about what's going on with the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Patreon down in the description below as well. It helps support me. So if you guys have any money that you would be willing to part with to help support me and fund future projects, by all means, go check that out. And also, be sure to check out my Twitch down in the description below as well. I stream every Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, so if you want to go check that out, by all means, go ahead. I'm actually streaming Miitopia currently, so if you guys want to go check that out, by all means, again, link is on the description. And finally, if you want to see more content from me, then be sure to check out the videos linked in the end screen. This top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this one. Whereas the bottom video is a video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So, if you want to try something new, or see more of what you like, then be sure to check both of those out in the description, in the end screen down below, or in the end of the end screen. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!